Hello, everyone. It's Jim Biringer here for the Journal, filling in here for Miguel Mike Medina. The Stanley Cup final is set, and we'll be back together on Friday talking about the Stanley Cup final between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers, a Game 1 preview. Game 1 goes Saturday night, June 3rd, between the Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights in Vegas. But we're finally here to the Stanley Cup final. The Western Conference final is over. The Vegas Golden Knights, their fourth trip in 6 years, their second time to the Stanley Cup final, their second time winning the Clarence S. Campbell Bowl, and they do it on the road for the second time too. In 2018, they won it in Winnipeg. 2023, they do it in Dallas, and it was a complete and utter domination by the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 6. Final score 6-0. Adin Hill, second shutout of the playoffs, second shutout of the series. He's been remarkable for this team. But the big story was it was the original Golden Knights, a.k.a. the original Golden Misfits. William Karlsson, Jonathan Marchessault, Riley Smith, William Carrier. The 6 original members of the Golden Knights in their first season took care of business against the Dallas Stars. Dallas won Game 4 in overtime. Power play goal, Joe Pavelski, we touched on it, kept the season alive. Game 5, it was tied to Landria late. 2 goals, third period, sent Dallas, forced them with Jamie Benn out. It seemed that's what they used their energy on. That's how they rallied to get their captain back. You know, I know you're going to question it. I know Monday morning quarterback. I know hindsight's 20/20. You're probably playing him anyway because he is your captain. But a similar situation, Michael Bunting gets suspended. Matthew Nyes goes in the lineup. Toronto has success. Until they lost, that's when they didn't put Bunting back in. You can make the case that Dallas was playing better without Ben in the lineup. You thought Ben was going to have more energy, play more. I think Peter DeBoer made a mistake not playing Ben to start the game because Bruce Cassidy starts his fourth line, sets the tone early. They have a ton of zone time. They get multiple shots, and they score the opening goal. William Carrier gets the goal. Then William Karlsson gets one. Then Kolasar gets one. Then Marchessault, Karlsson times 2. And then Michael Amadio, who scored the double overtime winner against Winnipeg, he gets a winner. And nice little subtle move by Bruce Cassidy. He switches Nicholas Watt and Nick Holden. Moves Watt down to the fourth line. Watt plays great with Carrier and Kolasar. Howden moves back up to that third line. You know, the line of Marchessault, Eichel, and Barbashev has been great. Stone, Stevenson's been playing well too. Defensively, this team's been really good, and it was a carbon copy of the domination of Game 3 by the Vegas Golden Knights. They didn't allow the Dallas Stars anything through the middle of the ice. Shut down the neutral zone. Yes, it still exists. Yes, I know everybody says it's boring, but it wins. A la, you see the banners. The Devils did it for how many years? Teams are carbon copying it, and that's what Dallas did. Bruce Cassidy was upset with his team's effort in games 4 and 5, letting leads slip away. Dallas scores the opening goal, and from then on, it was a steamroll Vegas scores the opening goal. They steamroll Dallas throughout the rest of the game. It's 3-0 after 20 minutes. They're getting booed off their home ice, Dallas is, and they just could never recover. They had some spurts, but again, go back. Maybe starting Jamie Benn. He could have been a little bit more physical. -2, only played 12 minutes. Maybe you go back. Maybe you don't play him. I think they just used all their energy to get their captain back. Vegas was on a mission. They didn't want to go back to Vegas. They didn't want to bring Dallas with them because, you know what? Anything can happen in a Game 7, as we saw with the NBA. Celtics rally, but they lose in Game 7 in Miami. So it's really tough to get those 4 straight victories. That's why only 4 teams done it in the NHL. And it's really, really hard to keep that momentum going. But the Vegas Golden Knights, 6-0. How about this? William Karlsson, 10 goals. Franchise playoff record, 10 goals. Franchise only been around 6 seasons. Been to the playoffs 5 times, 2 times now the Stanley Cup final. Jonathan Marchessault, 9 goals in the playoffs. These guys are carrying this team. Yes, Eichel. Yes, it's Stevenson. Yes, Mark Stone. Pietrangelo on the back end. But Vegas gets the job done. Complete team. Great defensive effort. Aiden Hill, but the Golden Misfits send the Vegas Golden Knights back to the Stanley Cup final. They'll meet the Florida Panthers again. Game 1 goes Saturday, June 3rd, 8 p.m. We'll be back together Friday to tee up Game 1. Jim Biringer, MMM Journal, out. Enjoy the Stanley Cup playoffs.